I think if we can master these 7 things, we'll be good to go. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I am Erin, and this is Erin on Demand, and we are all about owning our business, owning our lives, and owning our happiness. And today, we are talking about owning 2019. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it is already 2019. Also, can we talk about how I cannot believe it is already over 700 of you in my internet home? Like, all up in my business, and I'm loving it. So welcome, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you are here. And if you want to be in my internet home regularly, all you have to do is subscribe. That's it. Just hit the subscribe button. Okay. All right, so today I am talking all about success habits for 2019. These are either bad habits that I'm trying to break or good habits that I'm trying to implement into my day-to-day life. And I think that they are very practical. I think that they are very easy, but I also believe that they are very powerful and life-changing, especially for someone who is an entrepreneur, a girl boss, or just wants to be better in life. So here we go. The first tip is the first tip because it's the first thing that I do every day, and I really hate this. But it is to not be on my phone for the first hour of the day or for the last 30 minutes of the day. And as much as we can say this and as much as we can want to do this, it is so freaking hard. Like, extremely hard. First of all, my alarm clock is on my phone, which is probably also something I should change. But because of that, my phone is just naturally the first thing that I grab in the morning to turn my alarm off. And naturally, I just see notifications on there. So I'm so tempted to just see. So the first thing that I'm going to start doing is, as soon as my alarm goes off, just clearing it all and trying my hardest not to look at it. Whether I'm checking my email, checking Instagram, replying to text messages, I don't know, whatever it is, can wait at least 1 more hour. I've also heard many studies show that you get a lot better of sleep when you don't look at your phone for the last 30 minutes to an hour of going to bed. Y'all, it's gonna be a work in progress. I'm really trying hard to make sure that I'm really strict about this one. Success habit number 2 is I need to be 100 with my prayer life. And I think a lot of people undervalue the power of spiritual connection when it comes to success. And I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. He is my Lord and Savior, okay? And I strongly give credit to God for all the success that I've had. And even just with the first month or so of me launching this channel. So this year I want to be a lot more intentional with my praying, meaning that I want to pray stronger. I want to pray better. I want to pray with more intention and more gratitude. So that is one thing that I'm going to be replacing my phone time with. Prayer time. You feel me? Okay. Success habit number 3 is reading for at least 1 hour a day. And it kind of sounds like a lot, but once I think about how many, hours of TV and screen time I have on my phone, like you can literally check how many screen time hours, how much screen time you have. And even today I've had more than an hour of screen time, and we're not even like halfway through the day. I don't even think it's noon yet. It's 11:46. So it's so important to expand our minds, to expand our vocabulary. And I just finished reading Michelle Obama's book, Becoming. Oh my gosh, you guys. That book, it was amazing. I think the key to reading an hour a day is not hard if you're reading stuff that you really like. So right now I'm reading a book called The Confidence Code. I just started it maybe a few days ago, and I really like it. So an hour a day of reading, a very reasonable habit to start. The 4th success habit is stop multitasking. I just swear that I'm a great multitasker and I'm terrible at it. And I think for the most part, most of us are. We may be able to juggle two things at what feels like one time, but it's really impossible to be able to completely focus on two things at once. What I want to start doing is being more focused and more focused in on one thing at a time. So I am implementing timer apps. There are multiple apps that you can use to help yourself keep track of time better and to stay focused on one task at a time. And they work absolutely amazing. So this one that I'm trying now is called Focus Keeper. And here is how Focus Keeper works. You choose a single task or topic to focus on. Then you spend 25 minutes working on that task without multitasking. It tells you exactly what to do right here. Sorry, the ring light is reflecting. You take a short break for 5 minutes after every 25-minute cycle, and you do it 4 times before you can take one long break. So the long break might be 30 minutes. I don't know, however long you want to set it. And you can also customize the timing in here as well. The 5th success habit is financial. Don't just save, invest. This year, I am committed to at least making one big investment, whether that's going to be buying stock, getting a mutual fund, putting my money in a Roth IRA, I don't know, buying a real estate property. Whatever it is, I am going to commit to making some sort of major investment this year. And I'm really excited about it because honestly, our money, when it's saved in a savings account, it just sits there and it collects such a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of interest. And there's nothing wrong with aggressively saving. I am all for it, especially if you have goals of purchasing a home or purchasing a car, making some sort of big purchase. Obviously, saving in a savings account is the best or easiest way to do something like that. But for long-term investments, one big thing that I learned working at a credit union some years ago as a spokesperson was time is your biggest asset. Like, there is nothing more valuable than time when you are making investments. So when you start at 25, even if you invest a little bit of money, starting at 25, you will have so much more money by 50 or 60 than you would if you start when you feel like you have enough money to invest at 38, really starting small and investing for a long amount of time is much better than starting at what feels bigger for a short amount of time. So this year I am committed. I am going to be 25 this year and I am going to make my first investment, major investment this year. Habit number 6, we got to get some routines, y'all. We have got to get some routines and we got to be consistent with them. I think that our routines are a direct reflection of our success. And when we look at the most successful people in the world, their routines, y'all. Whew. We getting there. Their routines are incredible. They are disciplined, they are healthy, they include lots of personal development, lots of reading, meditation, exercise, healthy eating. A successful life starts with a successful day, and a successful day starts with a successful routine, especially a successful morning routine. And a successful morning routine really starts with a successful nighttime routine. So I will do a whole new video on how to develop a great routine, especially as an entrepreneur. The 7th habit to master is prioritizing health, mental health, physical health, emotional health, relationship health, all of that. And I think a good way of doing that is to start with yourself, a healthy relationship with ourselves, with our food. And I do meal prep already. So, we just gonna keep that rolling, baby, okay? All right, you guys, so these are my 2019 success habits. I think if we can master these 7 things, we'll be good to go. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment below on what habits are you building this year. I hope you guys are having a great start to 2019. I love y'all, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Okay, bye.